signs for your ride. SignBro's is the place where we make your signs.
Hello.
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 There you go.
We are the SignBroCast. Nathan couldn't be with us this morning, but it's me and Carlos and our special guest, principal from Harmony, Michaelene Sepesy.
Yes.
She is the
Good morning.
principal.
The
Good
new
morning
principal.
and welcome.
The new principal.
At the new location.
Yes.
Wow.
Which is going to be where?
1730 Joe Battle Boulevard.
Very good. Very
It's
close
exciting.
to us.
How close are we to opening?
We're set to open in August for the new school year, so we're excited.
Construction's up and
Yes.
you guys broke ground when last year?
Yes, end of October, beginning of November, I believe, and we're set to finish up pretty soon.
How exciting.
Yeah, I was there the other day because we were blessed enough to have your signs. We're doing your signs. In fact, they're going to install today. So people will be able to see those and get some information about enrollment and hiring as well. I mean, I didn't see a hiring sign, but you are hiring.
We are hiring.
Good.
We're still hiring for pre-K through second grade, so yes, we're excited.
And sixth grade only, or?
Sixth grade only, so the school is a new concept for Harmony. It'll be pre-K through second grade and sixth grade this year, and then each year we'll build the school. So next year we'll have a third and a seventh grade, fourth and eighth, until it's a K-8, and then we'll start phase 2, which is building a secondary school on that same compound.
Now, is that because of what's going on, or that's typically how Harmony School starts? They start off in the phases, as you called it.
Yes, so normally, no, it's not. This is a new concept. It doesn't have to do with anything, with the pandemic or anything. We're just doing a new concept, and this school is actually the prototype for all future Harmony schools and the construction. So the school's amazing. It's beautiful. I'm really excited to be opening it. So
Is Harmony an El Paso thing, or is it like a national thing?
it is statewide. So it is one of the largest charters in Texas. This campus will be the 59th
Wow.
campus in Texas. Our centralized office is in Houston, and that's where the schools originally started. But we've been here since 2006, I believe, was our first campus here.
Wow.
What sets you apart from a regular school? Why would I want to send my kid to your school?
You know,
Put you on the spot there. Good.
so many people ask that question, and you know, I have to get personal on that question often. You know, I worked in 2 different states, and I worked for ISD's public schools. When I came to Harmony, what I liked most about it, from you know, an employee perspective and a parent perspective, is that it's very family oriented. I feel like everybody that is a part of the organization is a part of my family now. I send my daughter, she's been in Harmony since kindergarten. She's gone to 7th grade now. I would never think of moving her just because of the relationships that she's built, not only with other students, but with teachers and administrators within the system. So it's just very family oriented. Educational wise, we're rigorous. We prepare our students for college and career and beyond. And I feel that she and all of our students, not just my daughter, I feel that we're giving them the best education possible.
Wow.
Yes, I can attest to that because my daughter also goes to
Yes.
to Harmony, which is the location. Is that the School of Innovation on off of the town?
No, that's the Science Academy.
Science Academy. Yeah, she goes there too, and she loves it too as well.
Good.
Yeah, she's in Spanish. She's learning Spanish. Doesn't want to practice too much, but she's learning it. But she's enjoying it as well. So we're going
Glad to hear.
on our 3rd year this coming year.
Good.
Which brings me to the next question: how are you guys doing it? Are you guys going to be doing live classes, split, virtual? How is that going?
So right now, we have a task force that's assessing the situation, and we're watching everything closely, and it's just changing so fast every day. It's such a fluid situation that we don't want to jump into a decision. But in the end, the task force is looking at what is most safe for our students, and whatever decision they make, whatever plan we come up to, it's based off of what we need for the students to be safe.
Sure, of course. I noticed too, you guys are very good about communicating with your parents, so we're always constantly getting emails, surveys, information is always on that. So
we do try. We have very strong family communication. We have systems in place for our home visits that we go out in normal circumstances and visit our families after school, just to learn more about the backgrounds of our students and their, the environment that they live in. And we have a volunteer system set up for our families. So again, we're a very family-oriented organization.
Very good.
I imagine probably the student-teacher ratio is probably smaller.
It is. It's a little smaller than the average within Texas. I believe now we're 14-to-1 student ratio, according to TEA. So
that's good.
Oh, very good. And I know at my daughter's school they have a few extracurricular activities. Are they going to be doing a lot of stuff here at this new one yet, or still phases for that one too as well?
No, I have plans for the extracurricular clubs. I would like to implement sports. We're just kind of waiting on what the state is saying, guidelines from state and federal and CDC requirements. So, but I do have plans to eventually, hopefully, participate in UIL for our middle school. I would like to have soccer teams. We're going to have clubs after school. So it's just kind of in limbo right now. So I'm just kind of waiting.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Tell us a little bit about you. You grew up here in El Paso?
No, I didn't. I'm actually from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh.
Go Steelers.
Okay. That part we'll edit out. No, I'm joking.
So yes, I grew up about 30 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I did my undergraduate and my master's work there for education. I moved to El Paso in 2004.
Wow, okay.
My aunt lived here. Her husband was military, so I moved down here and I got a job teaching with an ISD. So I was here actually for about 7 years. And then I moved back to Pittsburgh. I had my daughter. I moved back to Pittsburgh. I worked in the Pittsburgh public schools for 4 years and then decided I wanted to come back to El Paso.
Really?
So, yes.
So was your aunt to have a little influence here, or did you come here and visit and liked it? Or?
Actually, when I moved back to Pittsburgh the first time, she retired and moved back to Pittsburgh also.
Oh, okay.
So I liked it here. I love the educational system here.
Wow.
It's much different than Pennsylvania. So me and my daughter packed up and we moved here a second time. I do love El Paso. It's just her and I. Our family is all still in Pittsburgh.
Love to hear that.
Yeah. And now I'm finishing my doctorate. So
Nice.
I will writing my last chapter and I'll defend my dissertation in mid-July.
What are you doing it on?
Educational leadership.
Oh, nice. So are you bilingual by chance? I'm just curious.
I am not. I can follow a conversation. I can try. I used to try. I worked at a school down by the border when I first came here, and my students would try to teach me Spanish phrases, and then they would laugh when I would, talk without the accent, or so. I can listen and I can say a few words.
So you're probably like my wife. You understand probably a lot more than what you can speak.
I try.
I noticed you have that Pittsburgh accent.
I do. And I don't think I do. And then I'll fly home and I'll get out of the plane and I'll be walking through the airport. And I'm like, wow, these people really have the Pittsburgh accent.
They speak so weird. Well, very cool. So were you a principal somewhere else before you came to Harmony?
No. So I was a teacher and then I was an instructional coach for math. When I came to Harmony, I started out as the math instructional coach. I was then promoted to the director of academics for the schools here in El Paso and also the Lubbock and Odessa campus.
Okay.
So I've been the director of academics for the past 5 years. And so now I'm transitioning into this role.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm excited.
Exciting.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Wow. Well, and so at that grade level, pre-K, second grade, field trips, all that stuff. Of course, it's all depending on what's going on, but that's all stuff in the plans as well.
Yes, of course.
Nice.
Of course.
How
Yes.
cute.
We make our learning environment safe and fun, and a place where they're gonna advance their learning, but in a safe, fun environment. So yeah, we're excited.
So if you guys decide not to go back to school right away, you guys are all capable of doing it online?
Yeah, so currently, like I said, we have a task force, but we're making plans for all scenarios. So the trainings that we'll be doing this summer with our teachers will include an online learning platform as well as training for face-to-face.
Well, you kept my daughter busy during this whole thing, so she did her homework and everything else. So it's good to see that you guys were on it.
Good, yeah.
Very on it.
She
Wow.
gets an A+ from the principal.
A virtual A+, yeah. And also during this time too, you had the food program, which helped the students and families out too. That was very.
We do, and that's still continuing.
Oh, it's still continuing? Okay, good.
Yeah, so I believe we're going to continue that into July. So
Yeah.
yeah, we have that on Mondays and Thursdays.
Good. So for some people who don't know the difference between a private and a charter school, obviously private you'd pay for, but what is the actual difference between a private and charter school?
So again, with private school, you do pay for it. With a charter, we are a public school organization. The only difference is, I think, with a charter is you have the choice. We focus on STEM, but we also still have all of the elective classes, art, music, PE. We have the languages. But really, it's about having a choice and an option for families to choose what they feel is best and most beneficial for their students. Also, with a charter, we follow all state requirements, federal requirements. We do give the STAR test. There are some funding differences. We don't do bond initiatives the way that the ISDs would. And we don't collect the taxes the way that the ISDs do. So with funding, it's a little different. But other than that, we're a public entity.
But as far as like people enrolling and students getting in there, is there kind of a competition ways? How does that work?
No, we follow the state guidelines. We do have a lottery, and the lottery is based on you do apply. It is an application, and the lottery generates randomly the applicants and who actually gets enrolled. And then for those that may not make our available seats, we have a wait list, and the wait list is like the number
I
1
imagine.
to the number 20 or whatever. So as seats may come available, we move them as they're
Gotcha.
listed within the lottery.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And of course, uniforms.
We do have uniforms.
Are they changing uniforms? I know we had to vote on uniforms.
Yes, I'm so excited. My campus, the HSS campus, will be the first in the El Paso region to have the new uniform.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what they're going to look like yet, but I'm really excited about
I
that
thought you were
as
the
well.
one that designed them.
I wish.
They have Steeler patches. here somewhere.
Steeler, black and yellow.
Black and yellow, yeah.
But they're still the same colors, right? Red, white, and blue?
We had some options when we
Really?
did the survey for some black with the blue and the red.
The
Yeah,
patches,
so I'm not sure,
Oh,
but I'm
interesting.
excited. Yeah. Another fun fact, all of our campuses here, or if you don't know, the mascot is the tiger. And since we're going to be essentially pre-K through 5th grade is what it's proposed to be after phase 2, we're a tiger cub, so we're the Cubs.
Oh.
That's our mascot.
nice,
Yeah,
Cubs.
so
Cool.
we're excited about that too.
As far as like sports, you guys have regular sports as far as like basketball?
Well, what
volleyball?
we do is we have clubs. So I plan eventually, hopefully, to have basketball, soccer. I'd like to have a volleyball team as well. It's just dependent upon the circumstances. I know that our HSA campus is also participating in UIL sports. So eventually that's something that I would like to implement at the new campus as well. But UIL is kind of later middle school, 7th and 8th grade. So we still have some time to get that going as well.
Well,
And the way it works, there's 3 locations here in El Paso. Well, 3 plus yours coming up.
We'll be the 4th.
Wait, 3?
Yes.
4 campuses.
Northeast. Obviously down there, lower Saragossa area, off of Batel.
2 of them down there.
Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's right.
So the K5
That's right.
and then the 612.
That's
yes.
right. Okay, very good. I was confused. Now you'll be the 4th.
The 4th.
Very good. And each school, from what I understand, specializes in different aspects of like Science Academy, School Innovation. What's the difference?
Well, all of them have a STEM focus. So we're all really focusing on the science, technology, engineering, and math. But again, like I said, we still integrate the elective classes, the fine arts classes. So students still have an option with their scheduling. It's just that some of the different schools have different programs for our high schools. HSI has the drone certification program.
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
And HSA has the biomedical program. Yeah, so it's just dependent upon the school.
Getting them ready for college. Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
College and career. We want our students, we're implementing a lot of certification programs so that upon graduation, before they go to college, they're already leaving us with some sort of certification. We do offer dual credit and AP courses as well, so they could potentially leave with an associate's degree.
Nice,
as well.
very nice.
Any upcoming events besides ribbon cutting?
Well, tonight we are doing a curbside registration at the campus, and we'll be doing several of these. So. Hopefully into July as well. And we'll be offering, like tonight we're doing, stop by for a popsicle. So I have 200 popsicles in my freezer. And, it's a drive-through. And if parents need assistance with uploading registration documents or anything, we'll have scanners there and computers so we can assist them from the car, social distancing. So,
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
Sounds
good.
exciting, yeah.
And tell us more about your volunteer, because I know I volunteer a lot for my daughter in California. How does that work? Is there like a sign-up sheet or process for being a volunteer?
Yeah, so we have a parent link in our main website. It's called the Volley system. So it's an application process, and you just fill out the application. We make sure everything's okay with it, and then you get approved through that Volley system to come and volunteer at the campuses.
Very good. And speaking of which, what we can find you on, what's your website, so people want to go, they can also check out your information and also enroll. And also, there's job searching right now, looking for your hiring as well?
Yes. So we're still enrolling students. We are still accepting applications for teachers. Our main website is the harmonytx.org website, and from there they can go into the career website or the application website and apply for both of those. Our local website, you're going to have to edit this out because I believe it's HSS El Paso.
Okay. We'll check it out. Don't worry. We'll put it on screen and make it correct.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh,
I'm
you're
sorry.
trying to remember it.
Yeah, it's new.
Thought it said,
So please edit this out.
So local will be just for that school you're talking about?
Yeah. And
nice.
And I want to say that it is hsselpaso.harmonytx.org.
Okay.
But please check that.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why I gave the main one first, because
We'll
they'll
fact
be able
check
to
you.
link it. Yeah, please. And edit all this out. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
I messed up the recording.
No, don't worry. We're
Well,
good.
I had no idea that it was already under construction, and it's exciting that the new school is about to open.
It's really exciting. I'm so excited. And I visit there about once every other week. I live right around the corner, so I drive by there every day. But I actually go in with the foreman and I look at the progress. The school is just amazing.
Nice.
It's state of the art.
Do you have the final say? So I want that water fountain moved 10 feet.
Closer to my office.
No, not that much. But I've had choices in furniture colors.
Oh, cool.
I actually, which was really exciting to me, I got an email a few weeks ago and they told me you have to choose the playground structures. So I was really excited about that. I looked at the different colors. There's some really cool kids playgrounds.
There's going to be
Nice.
a black and yellow school
Nice.
coming up soon.
But yeah, that was fun for me. I, got to choose two, so it was fun experience.
Nice. And the signs we're going to be putting up, some of them are going to be right along the Joe Battle area.
Yes,
Is there
yes.
going to be some kind of entrance way that way?
There is.
wow.
So I guess the city is about to do a turn lane there, and then there will be an entrance that way in which all parents will come in and kind of circle around the school
Nice,
for
okay.
drop off and pick up.
Just for you guys?
Just for us.
Wow.
Nice. Nice. Very cool. No, it's going to be exciting to see you guys do what you're doing, and we wish you well doing everything that you're going to. Well, are you having? Let me ask you this: Are you seeing it hard to have people enroll because of the fear of what's going on, or people not hiring because or not wanting to apply because there's still this pandemic thing going on?
I think that is going to be the circumstance with even schools across the nation. Parents don't know, so they're skeptical.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, we're opening. We're there to provide the best education for the students as possible, whether that be face-to-face, a hybrid, virtual. There's just a lot of unknowns right now, and we're trying to work through them. And I'm positive. I'm optimistic. It's going to work out. It's gonna. There is an end to this
Gotcha.
tunnel.
That's
so,
right.
yeah.
Okay, very good. So assure the parents they will be safe. You guys are taking all the standards, all the
gonna be the
requirements to do it.
Cleanest school in the
Literally
city,
the cleanest and newest
Yes.
school.
Yes.
That was very good.
Definitely.
Very good. Is there anything else you want to let us know about what you guys are up to or what you guys are going to be doing?
Just that we're still accepting applications for students for all grade levels, and I'm still accepting applications for teachers for pre-K through second grade specifically. We also have some openings in the sixth grade level as well for elective teachers. So yeah, that's
Very good.
We're excited.
Excellent.
Cool. Well, it's been fun.
Thank
you so
you.
much for being our guest.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you. It's good to hear from someone from Pittsburgh getting up in El Paso. So tell us real quick.
Twice.
Favorite hot spot to go eat? El Paso. See what? I'm just curious.
I forget because it's been so long
Oh, really?
since I've been out to eat. Yeah. I like Carlos and Mickey's. I like the
Ooh.
food
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yeah,
We were just
uh,
there Fridays.
We just had last week? We just had the owner of Carlos and Mickey's on the show.
Yeah.
I love L&J's too.
There you go.
I haven't been there for so long. Every time I go, there's a line out the door, which is good. But
Nice. There you go. Shout out to. I haven't heard of Alan J's. I haven't heard of that one.
It's one of the
oh yeah,
prime spots, yeah.
Oh,
down by the
okay.
graveyard.
Oh, okay.
That's like their-
Oh, is it? Okay, I know
One
what
of
you're
the
talking about.
first restaurants. in
Well,
the-
shout out to those guys. Very good. All right. All the way from Pittsburgh just for your food.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Very good.
We want to thank Miss Sepesy, principal of Harmony School, coming up a month. Mm-hmm. Thank you for being on the show. We are the SignBroCast. Make sure to press that subscribe button underneath the link, and we are out.
Have a good day.
Signing off.
SignBros is the place where we make a sign.